Welcome to Reality Transurfing, a model for reality and a conscious technology for how to create your own destiny. Everyone wants their life to be comfortable, abundant, free of illness and chaos, and yet we often find that life has its own plans, which can leave us feeling like a feather caught in a storm. You may have tried all sorts of popular methods aimed at achieving your heart's desires, but we wonder how effective you found them if they conform to the traditional worldview. Not all desires are fulfilled. A dream or a wish does not qualify as a choice. Dreams do not come true. To create the reality you want, you have to observe certain conditions, which you'll learn about in this training. Transurfing offers a fundamentally different approach to achieving your goals. You make a choice, just the way you would place an order at a restaurant without giving a second thought to the means used to fulfill your order. Your wishes won't come true, but your choice is immutable law, and it will inevitably be realized. Transurfing is a powerful technique aimed at giving you the ability to create aspects of your life in a way that would ordinarily seem impossible. In particular, transurfing will give you the power to control your own destiny as you see fit. We promise no miracles, and yet something greater than a miracle awaits you. You will discover that the hidden quality of reality is more extraordinary than any mystic tradition. Just dig deeper, try harder, fight for your place under the sun, fix yourself and change everything about who you are. That's the secret to success, right? These promises of transformation aren't just exhausting, they're misleading. Why should you have to change when you're already enough? The idea that you need to become someone else to be happy isn't just wrong, it's a distraction from the real truth. The transurfing theory comes from the following postulate: information is primary, matter is secondary. This fact is not so obvious since the information field does not comply with the laws of physics and cannot be detected by any functional devices, and therefore it is hardly explored. However, there are many evidences of existence of the information field, i.e. ether, as a carrier of information, as well as the infosphere as a source code for the material universe. The main idea of transurfing is based on the existence of this infosphere, which we refer to as the alternative space, and which stores the scripts of all possible events. The alternative space is an infinite archive of various films where everything that has happened, will happen, and could happen is stored. Reality is something that has never happened and will never happen. It is only now and once. Reality exists only one moment, like a frame on a film roll that is moving from the past to the future. Under certain conditions, a person's thought energy can materialize a given sector of the alternative space. A potential alternative is embodied in physical reality like a reflection in the mirror. The individual is capable of shaping their own reality as long as they observe certain rules. The mind tries unsuccessfully to influence the reflection. Instead, you have to change the image that is being reflected. In this training, we're not going to do what is typical of the self-help space. Transurfing is not so much a new method of self-improvement as a fundamentally different way of thinking and behaving in order to get what you desire out of life. The method of transurfing is not aimed at changing the self. It offers a way of returning to self. We all make mistakes in life and then think how wonderful it would be if we could turn back the clock and put everything right. We are not promising you a train ticket back to your childhood, but mistakes can be put right, and doing so is a bit like returning to the past or even stepping forward into the past. The meaning of these words will become clearer towards the end of the material. Transurfing is a model for reality and a conscious technology that allows us to apply the laws of the universe to serve our own interests and walk our true path with purpose. What transurfing is all about would be impossible to explain in a few words, but it will all make sense by the end of it. Transurfing is an advanced methodology and picks up where typical New Age teachings and the law of attraction leaves off. Prepare to step into the deep waters of the infinite and have your normal sense of reality turned inside out and blown apart. This is not an understatement. You will not have heard or read anywhere else the things we're going to tell you here, so be prepared for the unexpected, as enjoyable as it is surprising.